So here we are in Premiere. I'm just gonna load up the footage that I recorded. And I just saved that as a test. So I'll just load up this test. And so here we have our...
Hello everyone, today we're going to start off.
Here we have our lovely footage. So the really cool thing about Premiere, which is something new that they've added that wasn't always there, is this transcribe. So you just hit this button and basically it'll go through the audio track and it will put in all the text for you. So it'll just make, you'll see as this gets done, it will put all the text here, and then you can convert that using this captions button. You can create captions from the transcript, which will allow us to easily put subtitles onto this footage. Only thing I would say about this, this is 16:9, but we'd probably want to change this to 9:16, just because most social media outputs would do it as 9:16. So we basically need to swap these two numbers around here to get this into the right format. You could go with a square. If you're doing Instagram, you could go with square, which would be 1080 by 1080, but I'm just going to go with this so that we have a 9:16 frame, which means I would have to scale this up by 180, I believe. Yep, I think that was correct, 180. Okay, the transcribing's finished. So what we want to do now is click on the captions button and say create captions. I've used this before, so I kind of know what settings to use. So I don't want the sentences to be too long. So I normally make them around 15 characters long. You go a bit more, maybe 18, but let's stick with 15 for now. And I want a single line, don't want a double line, I don't want double height. And then create captions. And you'll see it'll create a new video layer called subtitle. And in this subtitle, if I scale this down, you can see that there's now subtitles on this frame, on these frames. So what I'm going to do is, and I could have done this earlier in the previous menu, but I just want to show you this way from scratch because it's a bit easier. So in here, if I make this fit, and yeah, I'm sorry, Premiere, because it's a professional piece of software, there's a lot of things going on, but I'm just showing you basically the quickest way to get results just with the captions. So yeah, you might have to watch this video a few times before it kind of sinks in, and you get used to the interface. So on this, you can change the font. If we go with Montserrat, and let's do regular. It's quite a nice looking font. Oh, you know what, let's go with something. Let's go, instead of regular, let's go with semi-bold. I think is nice. Yeah. And now if I play this back.
Hello everyone, today we're going to start off with
so you can see we already got our copy there. I would just move on the line and transform, change this to 200. It'll take a while because it's got a lot of texture layers that need to be moved down. So it kind of does them all, and then just press enter. And as soon as this updates, there you go. So it's just below the chin where it should be. We can move this footage over slightly. Let's make that 500. There we go.
Hardware, but we're going to cover a few other things, lighting, composition, and a few other things that we'll need to get some good quality filmed videos for our content.
So there's me stumbling over my words for you guys, and this captions easily created, and then you can just export this. So you would go to File, Export, Media, and this will allow you to export that from your timeline to wherever you need it. I'm not going to export it because I don't need to right now. Anyway, all right, that's Premiere. Do watch this back, and if you have any questions, just let me know.